Oh my God, I enjoyed every minute of it, even when I made him mad. I made him mad one time in Johnson City when he destroyed his racket, but that was my fault, and I take full responsibility. But I have nothing but love, respect, and admiration for Jim Cornette. He has every right to have his opinion. I don't agree with everything he says or does, but that doesn't matter because I respect him so much for the commitment that he put into everything. Not just in Smoky Mountain, but even today. He just is he's talented. He is smart. He does understand parts about the business that people may not think he understands today. He does understand it, but I think he enjoys also being an antagonist too. So I have nothing but respect and admiration for Jim. I really, really do. If it wasn't for Jim, I would have never had an opportunity to do the things I did.
If I could stay on Smoky Mountain for a second here, I just loved the Heavenly Bodies. Such a great gimmick, such a great look, such a great team. Coming together and putting that together, especially starting it off with Stan Lane, obviously a legendary wrestler from one of the greatest tag teams ever, the Midnight Express, at that point, coming off of there. But what were your thoughts of, when Jimmy kind of gives you the Heavenly Bodies and the gimmick and working with Stan Lane?
Well, here's where that was in my life and my career at the time. I was in Nashville working for Jerry Jarrett, and I had been there maybe a little over a year, I think, and Jim called me out of the blue at my apartment in Nashville and, asked me if I would be interested in coming doing this deal with Stan, because Bobby obviously had a contract in WCW, but Stan and Jimmy had left, and he laid out what he wanted to do with Smoky Mountain and explained Rick Rubin was the money guy behind it, and what he could do for me, what he could pay, and this is what he had in mind. And I wasn't sure about it right off the bat. I didn't to open up a new territory in that day and age, it really was a risk. But as I said, I'd been in Nashville for a while, Memphis for a while, and it was time to go. And now to have an opportunity to be paired with the top guys, I thought, my God, why not? This is a great opportunity. I thought I was very flattered. I was humbled. I was thrilled. And why not? And I knew Stan before. Always got along with Stan. He was funny, he was entertaining, and a great worker. So I thought, what a great idea. And so I had no problems coming in, especially I'd wrestled in Knoxville before, so I understood the town. I understood that the people in East Tennessee are still, they're old school wrestling fans. A lot of them are anyway. And they remember guys like Whitey Caldwell and Ron and Don Wright still to this day. And if you don't know who those guys are, you can look them up or just come to Knoxville and somebody will tell you. So, I once I realized that Jim was serious and this was a real deal, I went ahead and gave my notice and came in. But I was thrilled, man. I thought, great idea. I just happened to be a part of it.